Happy Christmas! Well, it's been and gone, actually, isn't it? I don't know, But anyway, trying to get some fun into what has been, quite frankly, an absolutely crap year. As you can see, this is the first ever Dirty Talk Big Live quiz. I'm going to do this every year. So around this time every year, we need to get people coming in with some questions to make this quiz. Without further ado, totally unskilled, unlike Graham Norton, and a lot straighter, I am going to bring on our guests. Who shall I bring up first in the green room? Well, two of them have made a proper Christmas effort. As it is, the Christmas trees are maybe starting to come down. Let's bring up the Christmas tree. That is Lord Callum Swann. There he is. There's Swanny in the mix.
How's everyone doing?
All good. I'll come back to you in a minute. Next up, let's bring up Gas's new UK rider, Mr. Steven Scuba Clarke. There he is. Oh, yes. Nice. Is that Christmas or is that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Both.
Both.
Same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. And last but not least, now he said he got a little bit nervous when I asked him to do this, and he doesn't know bugger all. But then, we're only having a bit of fun on a quiz. The bath time reporter legend, that is Billy Barker. Let's bring Billy up. He's already been on the Terps too. There he is. What you got there?
Northern Vets Real Ale.
Beautiful.
Nobody realizes how hard it was to get Billy right there.
No, yeah. He was all skewy for a good half an hour, wasn't he?
Luckily, we've
ended up on my little phone like that. Do you know what I mean? We'll get there.
We've had some technical issues getting Billy on the show. Not obviously, first and foremost, he had to sign a disclaimer, and he was a seven-figure digit to get him on here. Before we start, first and foremost, we've got some comments in straight away. So let me get these up to see. So,
just
Law, come on, I'm waiting
a minute. I just want to highlight my flavour saver to a few people.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't you think that Swanee looks like Jeremy McGrath when he's 70?
Fuck off.
He looks like looks more like something out of The Purge.
Right.
That mask on his face.
So basically,
here's some of these comments.
Were people moaning that there's a reason for that. We had technical issues with Billy Barker. See, Ricky Booble.
I'm never going to lift this down.
Ricky Booble Mitchell, Billy Barker, the legend, and I couldn't agree more. So we got a Billy Barker fan club on it. So that's the comments.
Yeah.
Right.
Coming daughter.
So this is, as I said, Dirty Talk Live. Let's get rid of that comment actually off the screen. Right. So we're going to get into it. This is how it's going to work. First and foremost, for all of you watching, as you can see, so this is the first ever Dirty Talk Big Live quiz. We're going to do this every year, as I mentioned. So what I've done is I've come up with 5 categories. Okay. So, and we're going to ask 5 questions on each. We're going to start with MXGP, and then we're going to have 5 questions on AMA, motocross and supercross. Then we're going to have 5 questions on British motocross. Then we are going into Evo 70s and 90s.
I mean, Billy's got you and Billy have got that, haven't you? Like,
I'd just like to stress at this point, I'm not playing. I wrote all the questions, so I think I'd win.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Is it
no questions about porn stars then?
Me and Clarkey were still shitting ourselves in the fucking 90s.
Well, this is, but there's more.
Oh, mate, no, don't you speak for yourself. I've got some great pre-90s knowledge. I have.
Yeah, I try to make it fair. I've tried to make it fair, so so you guys have got certain questions that you should know. Billy, look, unless he's
I've got Alzheimer's. You know what I mean? I'm 58-year-old next year. I don't know diddly.
I reckon he's haggling because earlier on,
and I work for the NHS.
When I spoke to him in the week, he told me he knows nothing, and I reckon he was just playing it down.
Yeah.
Billy's
got some knowledge in that Swede of his, hasn't he?
He has. And then the last...
In my Motor Vision magazines I've been swatting up last night.
So in the last set of questions, as I'm the quiz master, and I come up with this mad concept anyway, well, it's not mad, it's not the first person to do a bloody quiz. I've called the last section LCQs, last chance questions. And I reckon, just for the fun of it, I'm going to make every answer to them double points.
Ooh.
Decided to do that.
Bring it on.
I'm happy with that.
Right?
I'm really good at knowing shit.
No,
like pointless things. So if we can throw in some like useless shit, I'll probably know it.
You're on the wrong
Anything that
game.
I should know, I'm going to be useless.
If you're good at answering pointless shit, you should be on pointless.
Well, I'll give it a go.
Well, we'll see. Right. So listen. First and foremost, how have you all been over Christmas? How's it been? Has it been all right? You go first, Callum, as you're on the top right hand. How's Christmas been for you?
Yes, good. I mean, my little boy's he's 15. I don't even. It's some months old after 12 months. I don't know.
Good parenting right there.
It's been so much fun for him. Obviously, it's not. I think next Christmas will be better when he believes in, when he knows about the whole fairy tale Christmas and stuff. But it has been mint. I've obviously spending a lot of time with him as well. I mean, everyone
believes in it. What do you mean?
Well, everyone's moaning about all these lockdowns and stuff. And to be honest with you, mate, I don't really like people anyway. So it's been brilliant for me.
You're a popular guest on here because there's probably a lot of people that don't like you. So that's why I got you on here.
My job is to speak to people and enjoy, but like in real life, I don't like anyone. So
no, you were born to entertain, weren't you? Really?
That's it. I'm a bloody puppet, and I.
Hence the Christmas lights around you. Clarky, I've got to say, that headwear is quite off-putting.
Mate, I was going for the Rudolph look.
It's like something out of Clockwork Orange. You just look...
Are you taking the mick out of my beard, are you?
No, that's all good. It's good. Is it ginger?
Yes.
Of course it's ginger. He's all fast, isn't he? When you're a bit quick, you start getting a bit ginger, don't you?
Yeah, it rubbed off Villapoto back in the day.
It just feeds on like quick people. It starts getting ginger. It's what it is.
The faster you go, the gingerier you get.
That's exactly it. There's nothing you can do about it.
Look at the beer with Billy. So how was your Christmas, Clarky? How was your Christmas?
Honestly, I enjoyed it. We had a small little Christmas gathering at my house. And normally I'm away somewhere else around the world, either in America, Australia, or I was in Spain last year. So it was nice to actually spend a Christmas at home. 1 out of 30 is not bad, I suppose, is it?
No, fair play. Getting on now, chap.
I know. No, it was good. I really enjoyed it. It was quite quiet. I didn't really get anybody anything because I just used the excuse that I couldn't get to the shops.
Because you're a Scrooge. Right, Billy, how was your Christmas? Obviously, you do a lot of great work, NHS and all that, work for them as well. So, I mean, how's Christmas been for you? Tough times, but I'm sure you've made the most of it. Yeah, round of applause for that.
Thank you. And all my colleagues.
Yeah, bloody right. So how's it been?
Wash your hands, wear a mask, keep your distance.
Keep your distance. Well, we are. Well, I mean,
do,
we might be in 4 little square boxes, but we're miles apart.
No, I've had a great Christmas, spent time with my girlfriend, seen a bit of family in her bubble, lovely Christmas dinner, went down to see my mum because she's sheltering, and just spent a lot of time in the bath, really.
Oh, I love those places. For those of
you want to see my water bill? I tell you.
If for those of you who don't know who Billy Barker is, shame on you. But if you don't, let me just say, so Billy does a very unique take on doing race reports from the comfort of a hot, steaming bath with a few beers. And
I won't say it's hot and steaming. I fall asleep most time.
But it is good, and long may they continue. I love watching them, so keep up the good work there. Right, so shall we get cracking then with this quiz?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's people at home. Right, so let's do a few disclaimers, as it were. Before we get going, I apologize now for any offensive language that may come up in the show, because it will deteriorate. I've got my Hogardens on the go.
Well,
what have you got?
I'm nearly at the bottom of my Pignot Grigiot.
No. Oh my God! Can you believe that, Clarky?
Well, it was supposed to be a bottle of Chateau Neuf de Pape, but it was in the van and it was too cold to waste. I couldn't bear opening it. It wasn't room temperature. I'm a bit of a wine snob, so.
Right, and Clarky, you're an athlete, so I guess you're not drinking.
Yeah, no, squash, mate.
Squash, athlete. He's got a championship to win for Gas. Billy, what?
Real ale.
What you got there? Proper Northern Ale. What's in that bottle?
It's a Northern Vet Championship Pale Ale, 5%.
Lovely. Right,
get it down. Billy going in a shop, not caring about anything other than the percentage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a proper vet ale.
Yeah.
Not 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old plus. That's a proper vet. You can't be a vet at 30-year-old.
Well, no, exactly. You're a proper vet.
The second I can get into vet classes, I'm fucking in there, mate. I don't care.
I'll be 72 then. I'll be Stephen Everett's at number 72.
I'll be lining up with you, mate. I ain't bothered, and I'll fucking run you off the track.
Billy, I would have thought you'd have had. I thought you'd have had your old striped top on the night, the race top. I thought you would have run that.
My Bumblebee top. No.
Yeah.
I've got my Ollerton top.
I can see that. Never missed the trick.
Is your Bumblebee top still like alive?
There he is. Of course it is. There he is.
Because I'm assuming that it's actually got its own bacterial organism growing on.
I'm on my original one was mohair from the bus cops in the 80s.
Is that washed away now? Is it?
That's washed away. I'm on Mark 8.
I can see you've got with 32 your waist size there, Billy, because you're still an athlete and all. That's like me and Swanny. Me and Swanny get into a 32.
Not just well with a cable tie, yeah.
I did say both of us, by the way, Swanny. So don't take that personally. Right, we're going to get on with this quiz then. But before we do, look, we've got Kev Daniels. Evening, Kev. You got a lot of supporters on here, Billy. Showing the love. Lewis Hall,
Mr. Daniels.
Lewis Hall coming up there. Let's saying go on, Billy. We got Tim Shipton.
Lewis.
Billy Barker is a UK motocross legend. In fact, you know what, guys? So the three rest of us just piss off and let Billy.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. Just leave it.
Java.
It's a show all on his own. I might have to get him on as a regular guest. I think I'm going to. Right, let's get going with this. Where am I? 80. Let's get him off. Right, here we go, fellas. People at home. So get your pen and paper ready. Right, this is how we're going to do it. Like I said, there might be some swearing going on throughout this show, but we'll run with it anyway. So it's 25 questions, all you people at home. The lads have already been briefed on how we're going to do it. 5 categories. We're going to start with MXGP. Then we're going to have AMA. Yeah. Then we are going to have British motocross questions. Then we're going to have Evo, basically motocross questions from the 70s through to the 90s. And then we are finishing with the LCQ, last chance questions, which are basically going to be double points. So how we're going to do it is I'm going to ask 5 questions, each category. And then at the end of each category, I'm going to get the answers out there. Guys are going to write on a piece of paper and put up their answers for each question. All right.
Set myself a realistic target of 1 per category.
Total professionalism. There's my score sheet. Ready to mark.
My name right as well for one.
Yeah, Clarke with an E.
Most people spell it wrong.
Clarke with an E. Right. So hopefully you're ready. Everybody at home's ready. Join in the fun. One big key thing here, everybody watching at home, don't write the answers to the question on Facebook because all 3 of us can see all the comments on this page.
No,
I'm already set.
Oh, you cheaters! I'm just black screened out.
People at home, don't answer the questions on Facebook. Just do what the lads are doing here. Write them down on a piece of paper and join in the fun yourself, and then see what we got at the end of it. Okay, I'm just going to quickly read. Yeah, Dick Law, quite right.
Nobody text me the answers.
Yeah, Ethor. Please don't text me.
Dick Law, if we're checking our own scores, he's got them all correct. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the case, everybody at home. Right, here we go then. We are going to get started, right? So let me scroll down and go, all the questions prepped. I've done it all right. Bloody hell. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Look how posh it is. Look, round 1.
Oh, it's even on the screen.
Yeah. Right, so here we go.
My dog's winding me up doing it. His mum's gone out and she's just lost her head.
I've tried to do these. I hope these questions aren't too hard for you, but I try to think of.
No, if it's like a pop quiz, the first one's easy, then the last one's harder.
Oh no! Well, I think the first one's easy, but then you might not. So here we go. First 5 questions. First category, MXGP. Question number 1. Here we go. Get your pens ready. What number is Samuel Bernardini?
Easy.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds or more on each.
Easy.
Billy looks stumped. Swanny looks like he's got. Are you all right? You're not having. Looks like you're going to toilet.
Samuel Bernardini number.
Yeah.
I've got one of his bikes outside in the garage as well.
Well,
I'll give you a clue. It's Italian.
I've heard of him.
Right. That's question 1. I'm moving on to question 2, Swanny.
Yeah.
Question 2. How many different MX1 GP winners were there this year, in 2020?
Right.
A.
I'm just going to give a guess.
Oh, yeah, there'll be some guessing going on. So who won overall GP, not race wins?
Oh,
overall
overall.
Overall GP wins
Oh,
this
I've got to
year.
change my answer then.
How many? You don't have to name who they are, just how many there were.
Done.
Okay. Have we got that? Are we having to move on?
Yeah.
I'm moving on. Question 3. There were 3 riders that won just one MXGP this year. Just one. But there was 3 riders that won one GP. Who were they? So 3 riders.
That won the overall.
Overall. Yeah. You got to get all 3. I was no score.
Well, what?
All right. I'll give a point. I will give a point for each one then.
Yeah.
We'll do that. All right. Told you we'd be making it up as we go along.
MXGP 1 or 2?
MX1. GP1. So not MX2. But they only won one GP. So obviously there was multiple winners, but some only won one GP this year. 3 riders.
These are stumpy.
Oh,
Yeah, let's just hold it for
Hang on. No, he's cheating. That's why he wants to hold.
No, I'm not. My brain's just ticking, that's all.
Your brain's always ticking.
I'm not Googling it. Someone
should-
said I'm Googling it. Who's Swanee talking
It
to?
looks like
My
you are.
My missus is quite
Yeah, he's
knowledgeable.
got an earpiece in and somebody's giving him the answers. Right, I'm moving on. On. Question 4.
Ah,
Here we go. What position did Ben Watson finish in this year's MX2 World Championship?
Ooh.
hmm.
I think.
Careful now. Oh,
Claire
look at
Reynolds, will you put our answers in the comments? Yes, please, Claire. Yes, please.
No, Claire, don't.
No.
I'm going to look at some of these comments while you're answering that. No, Claire, definitely
Yes,
don't.
Claire, you do.
Don't. Swanee's got 2 bulbs out. That's a good observation. You should have
I've
checked
got
them.
2 bulbs out. Where?
It's like the Grimswold Christmas. You should have checked the lights before you put them in.
They sort of
Right.
wrap around my boobs.
Okay, and the final question for the MXGP category of the quiz. Here we go.
Make it easy.
Question 5. Who rides number 11 in the MX2 class? Clarkey looked confident with that one.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because I've beat him. When he was in the EMX, should I say? I'll take when he was in the EMX.
You should have beat him. You know, when you raced him, he was probably about 11.
Oh, that's my lucky
Right.
number.
No spelling, guys. I just want to let everybody know I am the most dyslexic mother effer you'll ever meet. So
That's
I just want to let
right.
you all know that I can only think of 2 names from the MXGP class.
Swanee, don't worry. It's not a school test.
Well, can
Do
you
I-
be a bit
do I
more
look
quiet?
like
They'll all hear this on the mic.
Do I look like a... He has got somebody next to him asking him, telling him...
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Well, I've got my
Walk back.
missus hauling bags around the kitchen here.
Right, we're going to go back
Get out.
to... We're going to go back to the questions then, right? You ready? So they're going to answer these now, and I'm going to mark you.
Yeah.
We just turn the paper around, and all 3 of us turn the
You just
papers
got to
around.
hold it up when I ask. Right. So, question number 1 for the MXGP questions. What number is Samuel Bernardini? What have you got there, Swanee?
714. I'm probably very wrong.
No.
Oh,
you're
great,
wrong.
wrong, definitely.
321.
31.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy, you needed another number. Clarkey's got it right. He
Clark,
gets
you got that right.
he gets 1
I
point.
wouldn't mind. I've got one of JK Yams in the garage.
It was number
It's actually
3.
his bike.
Samuel
He's a
Bernardini.
TM rider.
He's a TM rider, and he's
Has
number
been since day 1.
Oh no, I'm thinking
Oh,
of the.
yeah,
who
I know
was
him
that
now.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
of? I'm
So
thinking of one
basically-
standing construct now. Bloody hell.
me and
That
Billy.
one.
Me and Billy would have remembered a TV
Yeah.
show called 321, wouldn't we, Billy? You remember
Just
the TV
a bit,
show?
yeah.
Just a bit.
Heavens.
These
Yeah,
two are
Terry,
young.
what's his name? Yeah.
Ted Rogers, yeah. Look at us showing
That's
our
him.
age.
I was thinking of the completely wrong rider. So
Well, so Clarkey's confident. He's got.
I
Clarkey's
can
got,
remember
No,
him
I'm
now.
gonna win this.
Winning at Lockhill.
he's got the
he
whole
had that,
shoulder.
he had that twin pipe TM 4-stroke thing, didn't he? That was mega.
So
And he looks about 40 years old.
Yeah,
he does. Clarkie's got off to the whole shot then. He gets the first question right. Okay, question
Standard.
2.
Darren, if I'm cheating, mate, I'm not doing a very good job of it.
Question 2 was how many different MX1 GP winners were there in 2020? Swanee?
4.
4.
5.
5.
And
5. The answer, so no score for anybody in that. There were 7. It was Geyser.
Look at it. I wrote 7 on my first one, and I crossed it out.
Geyser with 5. Hurlings
Thanks
with
a
4.
lot, Wellesley.
I won't give you the rest because the next question you're going to give away the next question. Question 3 was there were 3 riders that won just one MX1 GP this year. Who were they? A point for each. Okay, hold them up. Hold them up, Billy.
Pauline and Crowley.
Who have you
I've
got
got
there?
Desal and Van Horbeck.
I've got Prado, Fevra, Hurlins.
Hold on.
Desal won one, didn't he?
Who have you got, Clarkie?
Prado, Fevra, Hurlins.
Right, Clarkie's got a point. Who did you say, Swanee?
Desal and Van Horbeck. I don't know ever. I think Desal definitely won one, didn't he?
Van Horbeck?
No,
Has he ever won a
points,
GP?
No points for Swanee. And
Desal won the one in
Billy's
Italy.
gone for
He won a moto.
and
Oh, he
Caroli.
won a moto.
Pauline
No.
and Crowley.
Crowley didn't win one.
No, Caroli did win one, but he won more than one. He won 3.
Did he?
The answers you're looking for, riders that won just one GP this year, were Koldenoff,
Oh, yeah.
Sewa,
Yeah.
and Fevra.
Okay.
So Clarkie gets
Prado
the point.
definitely won more than one.
I
Didn't he?
forgot Koldenoff even existed.
Prado won 3, by the way, in case you were wondering. Okay. Question 4 of the MXGP round. What position did Ben Watson finish in this year's MX2 World Championship? What you got, guys?
I reckon 3rd.
You got 3rd, Billy. Clarkie's
I
got
got
3rd.
4th.
Yeah.
Who have you got?
3rd.
3rd.
I'm afraid, guys, nobody scored any points there. The answer was
2nd.
5th. 5th.
5th?
Well
Yeah.
done. Cheers, Ben.
But do you know why? Because he isn't ginger anywhere.
Yeah, you know what? You aren't
He
wrong
is.
there.
Just no, they don't have that same grit, do they?
All right. So far, this is the final question for MXGP round. Right. I thought this was quite a simple one, but maybe not.
It was.
Who rides number 11 in the MX2 class? Let's have the answers, fellas.
Mikkel Harup.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it!
Who have you-
I don't even. I said Hawkmo. I don't know why.
Right.
No,
and who have you
he's
got, Billy?
too-
Billy, who have you got?
VL.
No, Billy. He's number 28.
Clark is right. Clark is
Clark
right.
is right. It's Michael
He rides
Harrop.
a horse. He rides a
Cool,
horse.
eh?
Doesn't he? He rides a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rockstar Husky.
All of them wrong.
So after the first round,
Clark is winning because he's not drinking. That's why.
yeah, that's why Clarkie is leading with 3 points after the first round. Let's see. We've got some comments coming up here as well. First, what round 1 of 5 done? Clarkie leads away with 3. Jason Barker says Barker is making a curry again. What's that mean, Billy?
Claire,
Oh,
Renner-
there's a cooking channel. I've got a cooking channel as well.
This is
Man
probably
of
the
many
best-
talents.
This is probably the best response I've had on any Dirty Dog show. Billy just happy to be here getting pissed.
Go on, I'll even the score
yeah.
out for you, boys.
I'll
I'll crack
second
into
that.
a cider.
Yes, Clark. Your team boss, Lee Tolan, won't mind. Don't worry about that.
He's in
I'm
Dubai
not
at the minute.
cider. It's only 4% from Aldi.
I'm opening that. I'm opening another Horgan. This is good. Look, I tell you what, Claire Reynolds is confident, isn't she? Look, she says they were all simple if you know motocross.
Wow, I'm fucking clueless.
That's
And
why I
you
got you on.
also like-
Sonny.
I just sit there on Jeff's back in the booth at MX Nationals because
Cheers, Jeff.
I'm
I
like,
don't want
this,
to know
Bill.
what you two get up to
Cheers.
in that booth.
Ching ching.
Cheers, Jeff. You'll try all these, look.
That does look good. You got to get me some of them.
Yeah, Wolves MX Pale Ale.
See, Darren Hall says, "Come on, boys. Watson is British. You should have known
Lewis
that."
Barker says, give him a shout out.
Right, yeah, just done
Hey,
it.
Lewis. Lewis, you owe me 700 quid. I want it back.
Right, look, let's go on to round
Java. Java. He knows what that means. Bad boy chili crew.
Right.
Coming at you.
I can already feel the alcohol kicking in. I knew I should have probably not started drinking so
There
early.
we are, lads.
I can't see us getting through this really. I can see it
I
turning
didn't
to shit.
start till 7. I usually start at 4 o'clock, but Sam said I can't start drinking till 7.
Mal, I need some beers.
Yeah.
Mal,
Right, here we go. Let's
need
move into
beer.
round 2, AMA questions. Right. Got your pen and paper ready? Everybody at home? Got your pen and paper ready? Here we go. Round 2.
Yeah.
So, question 6. Ricky Carmichael won 10 AMA motocross titles on the spin. But what year did he win his first Premier Big Bike outdoor title?
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Did he win his first one?
His first Premier bike title, not 125 championships at the time. When he first stepped on a 252 stroke, what year did he win his first?
God, if I get that wrong, I'm going to be so mad at myself.
His first AMA motocross big bike Premier title. There you go. Question 6. Right.
It's specifically
motocross.
motocross.
That's motocross, not supercross.
Hang on
Let
a
me
minute.
change that then.
Was it on a Cowie or was it on a Honda?
Yes,
I think
no,
it was like
Kawasaki. It was on a Kawasaki and he signed with Honda. I bet
It's
that.
a bloody quiz. You don't get William G. Stewart on 15 going, sorry, mate, you got the wrong answer there. Have a life back. Bloody giving you helping hands. Right. Question 7. AMA. These are all AMA questions, remember. Right. There's some modern ones coming up, so don't worry. It's another one that goes back a little bit.
Done the AMA anyways, then.
Who was the last rider to win the 450 outdoor MX title for Yamaha?
Easy.
Yeah. Can I put his nickname down?
You can put down whatever you want, as long as it's right, Billy. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on.
Difficult when you're under pressure, Swanee, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I've got it.
Okay.
It's difficult when you don't
wrong.
know the answers, isn't it?
It's very difficult. It's easy when you know the answers, as we've had mentioned already. Right. Okay. Another. Well, you should know this. I'd like to think you would. Right. Question 8. Jeremy McGrath is called the king of Supercross for good reason. He holds the record for the most Premier Supercross class wins. How many? How many wins? Which is what? How many times has he won?
I think Clarke is
How many-
the most LCQ wins, isn't he?
How many Supercross main events? How many Supercross main events in the Premier class has McGrath won? Basically.
I think I'm right on that one as well, but I might be wrong. Oh, these are good questions, Jeff.
Yeah,
Fair
they
play.
are. You've put some effort into this.
Well,
You
not
have?
really. I got to be honest. I didn't put that much effort in. I was late getting out of bed because I've been doing an excessive amount of drinking over the Christmas period.
Yeah.
And I threw these together at lunchtime over a bacon and egg sandwich.
Nice.
Cool. What
Was
about
it
the black
stringy
pudding and
bacon?
hash browns and stuff?
When I say that, I mean,
Drinky bacon or shit bacon? What was it?
no, it was good. It was good bacon. Got to say though, I mean, the bacon and egg sandwich didn't last an hour. I mean, that filled my belly and got me motivated. Right.
Yeah.
Question 9. I think this.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people know this as well, but I put it in there because I thought it was obvious. Who is the only rider to win a 500cc outdoor MX title, 250 outdoor MX title, and Premier Class Supercross title?
Thank God for that. Thank God. There's 1 point guaranteed. I'm having that.
Billy knows that one. In the same year, the only person in AMA history to win all 3 of those titles in the same year.
I've had a guess.
No.
Or is, it's
Oh,
either one
it's
or the
so easy, that one.
It is. I know it is. I can't think of his name.
I'm going to watch Swanee suffer for a bit.
other.
Stare at Swanee and watch him suffer.
I'll take that back. That might be wrong. I ain't got one right, yeah.
Okay. And here's a modern one. I thought I'd better throw a modern one in that I thought you might all know. So the final question for the AMA section. Now, question number 10. Who is the current 250 East Coast Lights Supercross champion? Ooh.
Oh, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Easy. God, I swear you've made this quiz just for me.
Have I? Who is the
Have you?
current 250 East Coast Lights Supercross champion?
I'll give you a hint. He's won it twice in a row.
Oh, Clarky, he's on the case. Clarky, he knows his stuff.
Shit.
Well, he's not shit, Billy. He's quite good.
He's very good.
I don't watch that crap. I like watching the old GPs.
I'm trying to think of question
Thorpe
4. And I think he's a
Nico.
French motherfucker, and I've forgotten his name.
Oh yeah, thank you.
That's why Billy's a leg end. He's not interested in that Supercross crap. He just wants good
Ah,
old.
shit, I want real stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TR500s, KX500s, 2-stroke massive.
Right. Here we go then.
Right.
Are you ready? So here we
Eastwood
go.
set.
We're gonna start doing the point scoring. Right, for
Yep.
this round then. So here we go. For the AMA section. Ricky Carmichael won 10 AMA motocross titles on the spin, but what year did he win his first Premier Big Bike motocross title? Let's have your answers. What you got, Swanee?
2018.
2002. Clarky's got
Oh, mine
2000.
is way out.
When? Billy?
2008.
Ooh.
2008. No, wrong.
He
I meant
retired in
2008.
07. He retired in 07.
I can tell you, yeah.
I meant 8. Oh,
Yeah, you was nearly a decade out, Billy, but you know, like you said, it's not your thing.
no.
But Clarky, he's romping it, fellas. Clarky knows his stuff AMA because he raced AMA, didn't he? Steven Clarke is right. The year was 2000 for Team Green Kawasaki Chevy trucks. Right. Question 2 of the AMA section, or question 7, if you want to call it that. Who was the last rider to win the 450 outdoor MX title for Yamaha? Oh, Billy, quick, write the answers down.
Grant Langston,
It's like
Grant Langston, Zulu Warrior.
Oh, I tell you what,
Zulu
clean
Warrior.
sweep. Finally, we've got a question that everybody's got the answer correct.
I was thinking,
Am I right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I kept thinking James Stewart's got to be, and then I was like, no,
Nah.
James is only
He never won it
only.
on a Yam.
Zulu's
Yeah,
right, Billy.
Only, wasn't he?
3.
Yeah,
Got one.
Billy-
Got one,
Billy's
Sam.
got one. Billy, you're not going home empty-handed now, at least, aren't you? You haven't. It's not been a complete disaster.
Hey, it's my first
No,
one. as well.
I've got one
Yeah.
more here.
I'd give you a blankety-blank checkbook and pen if I had one, but I don't. In fact, there's no prizes for
No.
this. Well, there actually, I tell you what, there is be some prizes. Whoever wins this quiz, what can I give you? I don't know, but when I see you next, whoever wins is going to get something, some beers
I'm
or something.
still trying to think of
Wow,
question 4.
oh, sign me up for the beers.
Name on it.
I haven't thought that far ahead. Right, question 8 then, or 3 of the AMA section. Jeremy McGrath is called the King of Supercross for a good reason. He holds the record of Premier Class final wins, which is what? How many has he won? Swanee, have you lost your paperwork? What's he put?
Too many.
89.
How
That's
many?
way too many.
89.
What are you
89.
putting, Billy? Go
What have
on.
you put, Billy?
32. No good.
32. Oh, I tell you what, Clarky. You can see, you know, the fact that he hasn't killed his brain cells with alcohol much yet, because
No.
he's still an active rider. So he's got it right again, lads. He's got it. Yeah,
He's got it again.
Yeah, he's got it
Oh,
right
God.
again. It's like I've built this competition especially for Steven Clarke.
Literally. What you guys don't know, he's been texting me the answers this whole time.
Yeah, Clarky, I'll tell
Yeah,
you what.
probably.
You seriously owe me after this. Set this whole thing up for you. Right. Question
Why
9.
did you tell Callum to stop typing the answers?
Who?
It's Dirt Hub. It's just ruined what I've been trying to do.
Who's been writing the answers?
Ooh.
Callum
Anybody?
Loveridge.
Callum, if you just tuned in, anybody tuning in, again, don't write the answers down. Write them down.
Yeah,
on a
don't
pen.
help him.
Do the
I
quiz
want these free
Turn-
beers.
like these guys are doing.
Turn
The
your
quiz.
phone off.
And then we go each section and then we answer the questions.
I
All right.
don't want to do question 4 because I know it. I just don't know his name.
Right.
Well,
Question
I was
4.
a guess. Shot in the
Question
dark.
4 or yeah. So basically, question 4.
I've drawn a blank.
Question 9 then for the actual overall quiz.
Ah!
Billy's already up. Who
Ah!
was the only rider to win a 500, 250, and 250?
I knew it was some French fucking pieces.
So, Clarke, who you got there? Oh, he's got
Stanton.
Stanton. Ah, Billy's the only. Billy comes in trumps like he knew.
I knew it was JMB.
John
I can't.
Jean-Michel Bale, 111 is race number. Seen many times.
I gave you that clue
Brilliant
as well, didn't I,
driver.
Billy? You
Billy,
heard
yeah.
French. You heard
Yeah,
it.
He knew it. He jumped at it, didn't he?
I knew
Right.
it.
all right.
Seen it many times. Multiple.
Question 10.
I'll let him have a point. That's all
Okay.
right.
Who is the current 250 East Coast Lights Supercross champion, folks?
Dylan Ferrandis.
Brandes.
Ah,
I haven't spelt it right. Brandes.
no, because he's West Coast, you goons.
Swanee and Billy, you went West Coast.
No.
Sexton.
You plonker.
Oh, yeah, because East Coast doesn't even count, does it?
Yeah, of course it
Well,
counts, you
everyone goes when they
plonker.
can't do West Coast.
What?
Oh,
No,
that's
if you
what
do
they
East, you can't do
do.
West.
That's where all the shit geezers go, innit? Like,
No.
Oh, yeah,
no.
like you're going to beat him.
Unless I'm injured.
I think you'll find
So how
Sexton.
long?
I remember being sat in MetLife Stadium and seeing you leading the LCQ and just throwing it away, mate.
2 corners to go
And then,
through
and
within
then
section.
Billy, we sat there watching. The next minute, I feel a hand on my shoulder. He's like, "All right, Swanee." It seemed like 10 minutes.
Yeah, there I was. Here I am. Back in the pits because I didn't make it.
You were not happy with it. He wouldn't even come out. He wouldn't even come out. He
I didn't even go to the after party because I was that angry at
banged
myself.
himself from the night out.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, look, we are 2 rounds in out of 5. Clarkey has a comfortable lead. He has a point total of 7. Swanee, you are on 1. Billy, you're on 2. But of course, Billy, we're going to be getting into that 70s, 90s Evo scene. I think that could be your thing.
Yeah.
But before we get there, we are going to go into round 3. 5 questions on British MX. Before we do that, I'm going to a little change of scenery. 1 second. Getting fed up with them. The hat's coming off. New attire going on for the from here on in. I made an effort with all this. Got my proper little hat, and I think I'll go with.
We're going new hats then.
I'm going to go with the full Elton John at the Troubadour.
Give Craig Chamberlain a little bit of love, look.
Yeah, Chambo. Craig Chamberlain, he's going to, with his clothing. Yeah, it's 727. There we go. I've got a proper look going on now. That's rock and roll. Elton John. Right.
I'm going to change my top.
Whoa, look at it.
But Billy's going to get
that.
He's still fit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Come be a twin shot.
Who was that was playing Christmas music just then?
I've got like a thing that does it. It's like a snow globe that.
Okay.
I am so fucking pissed. It's unbelievable.
That's good. That's good. That's how we want it. What, pissed that you're losing?
I'm just fucking bladdered, man. I don't drink.
All right. We're not even halfway through the quiz. Right, Billy, tell us when you're ready. We're ready to go for the questions on the British.
Here we go.
Alison, just like to thank Alison Oates for this top.
Good on you.
Thank you,
Ready
Alison.
then, boys? Are you ready?
I was born ready.
Born ready. Of course you were. Right. 5 questions on British motocross, starting with this. Question 11. What year did Christian Whatley win the APU MX1 British title?
Why you got to pick one of my best mates? That's not fair for these lot.
Easy, is it?
It is.
I only watched it the other day.
Well, there you go, Billy. If you watched it the other day, you should know.
Fun fact about that.
He was on the Yamaha, wasn't he?
He was.
Fun fact about that race that he tied it up at.
Got it.
He won it after the first moto at not Canada Heights.
Barley Castle.
Barley Castle.
On MBO.
The second moto,
MBO.
right? He crashed in the first corner.
Yeah.
And he snapped his front brake caliper off the bike. He pulled in, which is immediately pulled in the pits. John Gifford cut the caliper off so it wasn't dangling in his wheel, and he went back out with no front brake, dead last, after he'd already wrapped up the championship and caught back up to like 5th with the fastest lap time of the race, I believe.
There you go.
Mate, unbelievable race.
Just 1 second. I'm trying to dissect this because he was on MBO.
Yeah.
He was on the reverse cylinder Yamaha, if I believe it. It was the first year, I think, of that bike. I'm trying to think of what that year was.
Remember, people at home, do not give him the answer. Write it down.
He's just stalling until someone texts him.
Well, I'm
with
not
the
stalling
answer.
any
No,
longer.
I've put an answer down.
I'm not
Okay.
stalling any longer. And what,
2015.
Christian,
No.
if you're watching this, Watters, if you're
I think
watching
it was
this,
before that. I think it was before that. It was. Ooh.
Whatley, if you're watching this, see, you can do it. Get your ass back in the gear. I know you don't want to do it.
No,
But
I'm
anyway,
gonna change
just
my
coming
answer.
back. Okay. Here we go. Question 12.
God.
Who is the current MX2 ACU British Motocross champion? Who is the current MX2 ACU British Motocross champion?
Current.
Why do I
Current.
know this?
I can tell you who the next one's going to be.
Hey, Clarky. He's confident and he's only had Ribena. Not even drink talking. That's long enough for you two. Who is the current MX2 AC British champion? Right. Another memory.
2019, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think about
Hold
it.
on.
Got to move on, Billy. Oh, here's a tough one. Here's another memory question. So who was the first ever Michelin MX Nationals MX1 champion when that started back in, I think it was 2014?
This is a shot in the dark here.
I'm gonna go.
Say
for one
again,
and
Jeff.
Who was the first ever Michelin MX Nationals MX1 champion? So when the series started, I should know when we started, Swanee. Was it 2014 or 13? I think it was 14.
all. Ooh, Shipton's really good at winning like shit stuff, isn't he? Like that,
14.
you know, like no, like the odd thing,
MX National.
anything that's new, Shippo's there to win it.
His
Isn't he?
self
Straight
pitch
away.
is amazing, in it, Clarky. His sales
Oh,
pitch
yeah.
is-
He's
he's a co-commentator for the Michelin MX Nationals, and he goes up and says, "Oh well, Shipton's good at winning shit stuff like that."
No, but when stuff first starts, he seems to be the kid who's there first, isn't he? Like just get in, win it. Got
You need to upgrade your drink. Move off that Pinot Grigio, whatever it is.
Pignot,
Grignon.
Grigio. I've got. I'm going to go on to Prosecco.
Look,
Prosecco.
look, Kevin Daniels has already picked up on it. Swanee, you're sacked.
Callum sacked.
Right. Okay. Question. I reckon. Well, this is one for Billy all day long. Question 14 of the British section. Okay. Luke Burton is the 2020 AMCA MX1 champion, but who is the MX2 champion?
Easy.
Who is the current AMCA MX2 champion?
Yeah, of course she is, my mate.
He's my mate as well.
Can I put his race number? Can I put his race number down?
He's number one, you podcast. Easy.
Swanee's having a mare.
Billy, you can't put his race number because number one's too easy.
No, I mean his proper race number.
Yeah, it's number one, isn't he now?
Yeah,
Swanee, have you got your number?
all-time number. Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
I'm all right.
Okay. And here's another one, not too long ago. I think you. Okay. Final question on the British motocross. Question 15. Who rode number 10 in the 2019 Pro ACU British and Michelin MX Nationals?
Hang on. Is that in a 250 or 450?
That is, well, I'll tell you what, I'll make it easier. 250 MX2.
Was that in 2019? Oh,
2019. Who rode number 10 in 2019?
Oh,
in the
he don't like me
MX2?
because he don't like me because he cut the track at Landrake this year and took me out.
He loves cutting tracks, doesn't he?
What's his name? What's his name?
Controversial.
Well, he struggles to be on it.
No, I'm drawing a blank on that one. But I've got such a big points lead. It's all right. I can throw one away.
2019, Billy. The year before we went into lockdown. So not this year. The year before.
You haven't got to be that quiet though.
Who rode number 10 in MX2 in the British and Michelin MX Nationals? That's it. I'm going to call it there, fellas.
Okay, I haven't got one for that.
Right.
Oh, I am.
Okay, we're going to get round. Yeah, Luke Archer says he's sacked or smashed. That's you, Callum. So yeah, keep the comments coming, lads. Everybody watching at home, but do not give these lot the answers. Okay, here we go then. Let's do some point scoring for the British section of the quiz. So here we go, fellas. Question 11. What year did Christian Whatley win the ACU British MX title? I'm going to have to take my shades off because I've got a job to see in these. Right.
17.
13, you plonker.
2000. No.
Yeah, wrong.
I just scribbled out 3 as well, look. See that? Bastard.
What did you put?
Yeah, what's going to be? What
did you put,
It
Callum?
was 13.
2013.
Callum, what did you put?
No, I put 2013 to start with, and I scribbled it out and put 2011. But yeah.
Oh, so Clarkey wins the points again. He's absolutely waxing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. What are we on?
Right.
So this will be question 12. Who is the current MX2 ACU British champion?
Tommy.
Wrong.
MX2?
David, no.
D-Weezy.
What?
D-Weezy.
MX2. I thought it was MX1.
Oh, he is hammered, isn't he? He can't even pay attention.
Yeah,
what have you put, Billy?
No, I didn't know. I just put stereo, but I know it's wrong.
So
No, Stereo only won one championship when I gifted it to him.
Yeah, yeah.
it was Dylan Walsh. Okay. Who?
He's from New Zealand, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. I knew it, but I didn't know it. You know what I mean?
That's the
I've
trouble
got this
when you're on
next
these
one, boys.
quizzes. When you're on these quizzes, you
Got
see
this one.
Okay. Question 13. Who was the first Michelin MX Nationals MX1 champion?
Nathan Watson.
Dyker.
Graham Owen.
Oh, 3 different answers. Oh, who do you reckon's right? The points go to Swanee.
Oh, who was it? Nathan Watson.
Nathan Watson.
Fair enough. I think we can agree this next one was an easy one and we should all have it. Swanee.
Well, let's see. Okay, question 14. Luke Burton was the 2020 AMCA MX1 champion, but who is the MX2 champ?
Wayno.
Oh, it's a clean sweep for you lot, point each. Yeah, it was Jamie Wainwright. Okay, and question 5 of the British section.
I'm on a roll.
You're on a roll. Who rode number 10 in the 2019 ACU British and Michelin MX Nationals?
Mira.
Mira.
Yeah, they're right. I'm wrong. I missed the one out. 0.
It's not Mira. Not in the MX. No, because you know when you asked, I said MX2, didn't I?
Yeah, that. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
It was Michael Ellis.
Oh.
So.
Oh, hang on. I'm out of paper here.
You
know what? I'm gutted about that because I threw the first one away. I didn't listen properly in the second.
Not doing that good at all.
Well, I remember my first quiz, Callum.
Well, I haven't had a bottle of Pig Not Griggiot for a fucking long time, so.
You're doing well. I'll tell you what, we're coming into 10 more questions left. The points stack
First
up.
time drunk over Christmas, this is properly.
The points stack up as this, as I'm going to put on a different pair of
Please
shades.
don't let it be like.
That's more like it. The points stack up after 3 rounds. Steven Clarke moved away with 10 points.
Oh, God.
There's a tie for second place between
thank God for that.
Swann, Lord Callum Swann, and Billy the Bathtub Barker. Right.
What we got? 3 each.
Yeah, you're 3 each. Adam Wells, just a bizarre comment from Adam Wells, but run with it. Just gay.
He's calling me gay.
It's
because he texted me after the first question trying to give me an answer, but I've already got the correct answers and I told him not to bother because I don't need any help. I said, if you're going to text anyone, text Billy or Callum because they don't know what they're on about.
No. Have we had the Evos yet?
Coming up, Billy, the next part of the quiz, we have got 20.
Good, because Steve wasn't even born then.
Right,
so
10 to
that
go.
might give us a chance.
10 to go.
This one, you.
Right, here we go then. 10 more questions. Where did we get up to? This is round 4 then, which is Evo, 70s through to the 90s. Right,
Yes.
boys, here we go. Question 16. Get ready, Billy. You should get a clean sweep in this one.
Jarber, I'm having it, Jarber.
I don't reckon you will get a clean sweep because there's a question that in here that I think is really difficult.
Ooh, he's got a stumper.
No, that Dave King from the Vets MX Donations gave me to put in. That's coming up, but this is the first one. Right, question 16. Who was Britain's previous world champion before Dave Thorpe won the first of his world titles?
Fucking hell, Dave Bickers won it or someone mad.
That's
like
what I was going to say, but no, I don't think it was.
Who was the last person to win a world championship?
World.
Who was
He
the
won
last?
it twice.
No. Hold on,
He won
Billy.
it twice.
Hold on, Billy. Who was the last British rider to win a world championship before Dave Thorpe won his? Basically.
He won it
Got it?
twice.
Okay. Moving on.
I've got an answer.
Right. Okay. Now, this is that really difficult one for some oldies. So, Dave King. This is Dave King's question. If you're watching, I think this is really hard, but I thought there might be some people at home that might know it. Okay. Rob Andrews was a last-minute replacement for the 125 berth for the British MX Nations team in 1985. But who did he replace?
See, my dad would know this one.
That is a really difficult question. And I'm trusting Dave King on that he's given me the right answer. Not to make me look daft.
I haven't got a clue.
No.
1985. No idea on that one.
Rob Andrews replaced somebody right at the 11th hour who didn't make the team because of injury.
I've got two names here, but they're both wrong, but I'm going to go with that one.
Go with it, Billy. Go with it. Right.
Yeah.
Question 18. Who was the first foreign rider to win an AMA national title?
The first one.
The first ever foreign rider to win an AMA nationals title.
Yeah, okay.
That was in the 70s. That was in the 70s, early 70s.
Oh, I'm going to go 0 for 0 on this quiz section, I reckon.
Okay.
That's number 3 on this one, isn't it?
We're moving on. We're moving on.
Me and Callum are going to catch up here.
Well,
right, okay.
Yeah.
Question 19. Who was the first American not to win a world title, the first American to win a world title in the 90s decade? So who was the first American?
About this on the bloody Pulp show the other night.
Who was the first American in the 90s to win a world title?
Oh.
I know this. I actually know this one.
So I'm going to give you a bit of clue, but not much of one. So the early 90s, the turn of the decade, the 90s, America had a couple of strong riders in the 125 and the 250. But I'll tell you this much then. I'll make it a little bit easier. The answer to this question, it was a 125 title.
Say again then. So the first American to win.
First American to win a world title in the 90s. So not the first ever American to win a world title. The first American in the 90s, the decade of the 90s to win a world title.
Back to America to race.
I'm not telling you that.
Hang on a minute. So you're saying the first American to win a world title in the 90s? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. If
I've got this right, which I think I have. I'll tell you what, he won it. He won it. Hold on.
I think
he won it in 1990. He won a world title in 1990.
Well, I don't know whether the era is quite right. I think I know where it is.
I'm moving on.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Right.
Go
Okay.
Met him many times. Nice
Question 20. Whose nickname is Hurricane?
Oh, yeah, God. Thank God for that.
At least I've got one.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, no. What's that last one? The 90s. First one. First, you said an American rider to win a world title in the
decade, the 90s decade. He won a world title in 1990. Who was it? American. Okay. And final question in the Evo. Who nickname is the Hurricane? Right. We all good with that?
Yeah.
We're going for the questions. We're going for the answers now.
Yeah.
Before we do we've got a few more comments. Let's just have a look. See who's been. Hopefully nobody has been giving answers away. Let's have a look at the comments here. Swanee, you got to know that. Apparently, they can all see the answers. They reckon. No, I don't think they can. The lads have been playing fair. Right,
no,
here we go.
Winning, won it? I can't. I've got a massive list. Look, you're all wrong.
Right. Okay. So who was Britain's previous world champion before Dave Thorpe? No. Okay,
No.
let's have your
Hang
answers.
on.
Let's have your answers.
Sorry.
I didn't say what class. I didn't say what class, Billy. I just said
Oh, bloody Neil Hudson!
it's Neil Hudson.
Oh,
Billy.
I thought he said MX1.
I said Graham Noyce.
No, Noyce was
No,
79.
that was 84. No, it's Neil. Neil Hudson, 250 Yamaha.
Right, Swanee, you're tied on points with Billy. Am I giving him a point because he didn't really? Did he get?
Yeah,
the
give
answer?
the point each. Yeah.
Give you a point each. Swanee didn't know the answer, but you kind of said it. You had the wrong class.
Yeah, the wrong class. I thought you said.
I'm going to give Billy a point.
MX1.
No, go on. Yeah, give him a point.
Yeah,
Then Miles behind anyway.
Because he kind of did know it. He just
Obviously, it was noise. Then
Right.
what's it? Wasn't it?
You're never going to get this next question. So let's just put you out of your misery. Rob Andrews was the last-minute replacement for the 125 for the British Motocross team in 1985. Who did he replace?
Ricky
85.
Priest.
He was still in
Oh,
schoolboy.
no.
85.
Yeah, I was going to say Craig Bradley ain't that old.
Swanee,
Kelly Swanson.
I got nothing.
you weren't even heard of him. And this question is courtesy of Dave King. And I think maybe this is a quiz question for King's Vets MX Donations page. It was Kevin Froud. None of you have ever heard of him, have you?
I've heard of Kevin Froud.
Of course you have,
Yamaha
yeah.
rider.
Yeah. Okay.
Good
so that was
rider
the-
with Stuart Coyle. Yeah.
That was the ridiculously hard question. Question
Yeah.
3 of the Evo section. What's this then? Question 23. No, what are we on? Whatever. Who was the first foreign rider to win an AMA title, national title? Colston Holman.
Yeah, see, I said JMB, so.
JMB.
I got
Clark.
nothing. I got nothing on that one. I literally had nothing.
It was a Flying Dutchman called Pierre Kersmarkers.
Yeah.
Pierre Kersmarkers. You knew that, Billy, deep down. Right, this is the one that got you all. This is the one that got you all. Who was the first American to win a world title in the 90s decade?
Donnie Smith.
Oh, you all got there in the end, fellas. Fair play. Correct answer. Points each across the board. Right, and finally, question 20 or 5 of the Evos section. Probably straight up. Hannah, who had the nickname
Hannah Green. Hannah
Oh, he's
Green.
writing it. It's Swanee, you cheater. He just written that down.
I
Did
didn't
you
write
write
that down.
that down?
Yes,
That
you
is that.
did.
That's not
Yes,
even.
you did.
Hannah.
Swanee, that's
Yeah.
your signature.
No, it's Hannah.
No, that says
He just.
No.
Right, do you know what? I'm
No, wrong.
Hey.
no point for that.
Billy
No
got-
point
no,
for that.
I'm going to give. What do you reckon? Should we put it to vote? Who reckons Swanee should get a point for writing it down after the
I
question?
fucking did not write it down.
Yes,
How
you
did
did.
Right.
We
I'm
need
good.
hands in the screen, all right, until it's just paper up. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to give you, Swanee, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and I'm going to give you the points. Right.
Ooh.
Okay. This is it, fellas. We're going in.
Here we
to that dreaded moment. And Clarkey, just because you've raced Supercross, I'm sure you won't take this as offense. You've been in a few LCQs.
fucking
I have.
all of the cunts.
Oi, language.
Yes.
Language.
C-bombs. Apologies,
Sorry.
everybody. I did, but Swanee is weak at drinking Pinot Grigio, so it was going to happen at some point. So apologies for the profanities. Right, here we go. We are into the last round, boys. This has been a lot of fun.
It has
The
been great.
LCQ, last chance questions, and we are really going to go to town with this because I'm doubling up points on this.
Good.
Right, let me work this out. So, Clarkey, you're currently on 12. Swanee, you're on 5.
Oh,
And-
God.
Billy's on 5. Now, with double points,
Brilliant.
it's doable, fellas. If Clarkey gets
Yeah.
some of these wrong and you get them right, it's doable. Here we go then.
Give us some
chance,
AMCA questions.
last chance qualifier, last chance questions for double points. Question
Clark
1,
is used to it
21.
more than anyone else, so he'll be
How many times has the USA won the Motocross of Nations?
Oh no!
Mm.
It's I think I
To the
know.
nearest. The nearest.
I'll tell you what, Billy, that's a great shout. Whoever
That is
gets
a great
Yeah,
shout.
you got to, because it's like, do you know what I mean?
whoever gets the nearest gets double points.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. Okay, right. I think there's two answers for this I'm going to write down. We'll go with my first one, but I think my second one's right.
Okay,
So,
Swanee,
but-
write something down, Swanee. Don't wait for them to tell you the
I've
answer.
got something written down. Don't worry. Don't
All
worry
right.
about me. You worry about yourself, all right?
I'm worried about your light bulbs. You look like what's it, Dynamo off the Running Man. Have you ever seen that?
You worry about
Yeah.
That's who he is. He's Dino. He's Dino off the Running
right.
Man.
You look, Clarky, you worry about qualifying for stuff, all right? And then
Ooh.
Billy, you worry about getting a new TV for your bathroom. Like, let's all sort this shit out.
Right.
all
And
I
remember,
think we should all
people-
chip in and buy Billy some better internet signal.
Right. Remember, you lot
Not
watching at
gas
home.
now.
You lot watching at home. Do not give the answers to this. This is crunch time. It's double
I am
point.
so
Right.
pissed.
Number 2.
Question 22. What is Max Anstey's 2021 AMA race number? What number have the AMA given him for next year?
I know that.
I've just watched this video the other day, but again, it's a guess.
He's
Boom,
been,
I've got that one. I've got that one.
he's been posting it up on social media.
I'm
He's
good
been
with stuff like that. But I might make myself look a fool, so I'm going to put 2 answers down and take my
You
first.
can't.
right.
No.
Got
All right.
your answers down? Got your answers down, Billy?
That's what. Hold on.
He's going to swap. Okay.
Yeah, no, I've done it.
Question
Yeah,
20.
done it.
Question 23. Who is the current Super Enduro World Champion?
Super Enduro.
Is
Doing
he,
all right.
is he English? Is he
I'm
English?
all
Yeah, isn't he?
Sorry about that.
No clue.
Yeah.
No clues at all.
I'm doing okay on these.
Super. I don't really watch Enduro.
Young Robbo is
It's on-
giving 20 answers. I'm telling you, I'm not, boys.
Okay.
He's on the beta.
Two to go. Here we go. Question 24. Oh, it's been epic.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see the final
I might
score.
even catch Clarky up if I can double up.
I know. I need to get these next 2.
How many GPs have been held at Matterley Basin?
Ooh,
I went to the first one.
same.
There's been one every year, hasn't there?
And I'll tell you what.
I rode the first one actually. I
We
raced
are-
it.
We are going to do the same as the first question in these LCQs. Whoever's nearest gets the points.
So
You
Hang on.
got enough
Hang
fingers,
on.
Swanee? You got enough swing fingers?
Can't be.
No.
I've been to them all, so I should know, shouldn't I?
You should,
I'm
Billy.
not- no,
You should.
hang on.
I'll tell you what, this ridiculous hat is giving me a headache. I'm going to have to put the other one back on.
okay.
Okay, I think I'm there with that.
Okay.
I've calculated
Can't
how
be.
many years it's been
Right,
since the first
you've
one.
done
and
it.
I've
You've done it.
minus
And finally, the big finale, the final question of the first ever Dirty Talk Big Quiz Live is this: 2025 in the LCQ Last Chance Questions. Final question: which Scottish-born rider appears in the opening scenes of the classic 1971 motorcycling film On Any Sunday?
Yes. Yeah.
Billy's in. Billy's in. It could be double points.
Job done. Seeing him.
Billy Mack was still in his
Scottish.
damn ball there, wasn't he?
Yeah, straight away.
He's literally the only Scottish motocross rider I've ever heard of.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
Brian
there you
Mack.
go.
Billy
See?
Mack, Brian
Yeah.
Mack. Oh,
No.
No.
Oh,
He was
no.
I know it's only a game, but he was an American when Robbie Herring kicked his ass at Bellevue Stadium 1986, and I was there.
No, I've got nothing on that one.
Dick Law, just going
He
back
went
to the
home and he got a right mild arse because Rob Herring beat him. Dobby won the 125s, and they were all there. Joe May were there, Pekka Bennigan were there, Miki were there. They were all there, and he won. Robbie Herring.
Dick Law.
Sweden, good old Sweden.
Dick Law. That was basically. I was talking about GPs for Matterley. That's not including the MX nations that were there. Just GPs. Right, here we go then. This is it.
Oh, now you say that.
I wish I had a fanfare thing going, but I don't. I've got to get more organised.
Well, I want
fellas,
hands in the air so we don't get any
This is it.
cheaters on the last round.
This is it for big double points to decide who's going to win
Change
the
his name.
first ever inaugural Big Quiz Live, Dirty Talk Big Quiz Live for 2020. Here we go. Right. Oh, God, I can feel the tension. Right. So whoever gets nearest wins the points. So
the points?
Yeah, double points. Question 21. How many times? Let me just get, before we do that, I'm keeping the tension going. Let's just remove
Dick
thing off. There we go. Right.
That's the wrong question.
Oh, no, I know. Oh, I see that the drink's starting to take hold.
I swear to God, I've not been this drunk.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's move that as well. Right, here we go. Not messing about now, fellas. This is it, the big finale. Yeah. Okay, so how many times have the USA won the Motocross Nations? Let's hear you.
14.
14.
I've wrote 16.
18.
Oh, my God. This is unbelievable. The points
17.
go to the bathtub bomber. It's Billy Clarke.
Whoa! Get in there! Get in there, son! Java!
He gets double points.
That boy, Jenny Crew coming through! Whoa!
The USA have won the Motocross of Nations, or Motocross D Nations, whatever you want to call it, a total of 22 times.
Oh, my second guess was 19.
Okay.
But that doesn't count.
So Billy gets 2 points there. Question 22. What is Max Anstey's 2021 AMA race number?
My first guess was
28 or 32.
32.
35 was my first guess.
35.
28.
28.
28.
Again, so what do I do here again, fellas? Do I do whoever's got closest gets the points? Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you all agree to that?
Yeah.
Okay. So on this question, the points go to Running Man Dino himself, Lord Callum, because his race number for next year is number 34.
That's what I wrote the first time. Thanks a lot, Wellesley. I literally changed it.
Right.
I'm not listening.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't listen on any of the ones.
Question 23.
Got that one. I ain't got that one.
Question 23.
Struggling with that one.
Who is the current Super Enduro world champion?
Billy Bolt.
Billy Bolt.
Oh,
Graham Jarvis.
It is Jarvis.
No,
it's not. It's Billy Bolt.
Oh, okay. Thank God for that.
Oh, all your hard work gone out.
Mr. Mustache himself.
He won it before they had to cancel the series.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he won it on a... Are you trying to say he only won it on a technicality?
He won it on... Yeah, well...
He'll have that. He'll have it with you.
Video at Ed Warren's. Do you not remember his vlog where they had all that mad fireworks and all that?
What has Ed and Billy ever hung out before? Have they?
I don't know. They might be friends.
I've never seen Ed and Billy together. No, never.
He will have it for you as well. Actually, he will, because Billy's got that Peaky Blinders kind of tash going on. Before you know it, he'll have a knife in your back.
He hasn't got a flavour saver like this, though, has he?
No. Billy, do you know what? I think
you wait. Billy, you wait till you get 58-year-old. 40 years, never start racing. You know what I mean?
I think you're starting to thin out. I think I might be too. Just a little bit there. I'm starting to show.
I'm thick. Are you nice and thick here, Clarke?
No, right. I'm a bugger. Look, have you seen the back of my head?
Oh yeah, you're climbing.
I've got Richie C all over. I'm Richie C all over.
I'm telling you now, this ain't going nowhere, boys. This Barnet. So I could polish this shit.
Clarky, you're climbing your way up Baldy Mountain.
Mate, literally look at it.
When you put your polish on your frame, I just use my hair.
So,
Jeff, I think you're stalling because I've got double points here.
No,
definitely.
This is it. Last two questions. God, this is tight. This is going to be tight. Mind you, Clarky's banged in a double pointer. Right, here we go. For you two, for Swanee or Billy to win, you've got to hope that you get these next two questions right and Clarky gets them wrong. Right. How many GPs has there been at Matterley Basin? Question 24.
No donations.
No donations, just GPs.
14.
I think it's actually might be 15, but I've got 14 on the thing.
What's that number there, Billy?
That's 54.
50. Yeah.
What, GPs? 4.
GPs, 4.
There's definitely 14 or 15.
No,
14? No, I have 14 Matterley Basins.
What you're all forgetting, fellas, is we had a couple of years where we never had a British GP, and you've probably just, haven't you?
Yeah.
2006, I was there.
Okay.
I was there. I raced it.
I was there. I remember 06 Des Nations, right, or whatever. And I remember James Stewart pulling the fattest.
We're not on about nations. We're on about British GP.
I know we're not.
The British, the Nations 06 is the first time I ever got drunk, ever. And I fell asleep in some random people's tent.
My head.
Brilliant. That's what nations are about.
James Stewart hit that little step down jump. I remember it like it was yesterday. Whipped it and gave it one of them. And everyone was just, my head went. I was a kid, man.
Did you scream? Did you scream for James, or did you all just go quiet?
I was completely gone. My head.
Did your head go when Everts rode round the outside of him, feet on the pegs?
I was a bit pissed about that. But I'll tell you a story, right, about that day.
Oh, Christ. Ronnie Corbett.
Carmichael was commentating.
Yeah, it was. I'll tell you a story about that day, and it guts me to this day. Back in those days, when the riders came off the track, you used to be able to high-five them. Okay, now we're not allowed to touch each other.
Yeah, I was going to say, I won't be able to do that for a while.
But you used to be able to high-five him. And as James Stewart was coming past me, his helmet fell off his handlebars. And I remember being a little, I mean, I don't know how old I'd have been. I picked his helmet up and gave it him, and he was like, "Thanks, man," and rode off. And I was thinking, you stupid fucking twat. Why did you not just run
off?
What the hell?
You were the stupid twat. I thought you was calling
Stuart for dropping his helmet.
Worst financial decision of my life. How cool would it have been to have an 06 Des Nations Fox helmet?
Oh, mate, I bet you'd love to be polishing Bubba's helmet right now.
Oh, mate, every day.
You live and learn. You live and learn. Right, people.
Can you imagine Big James chasing you through the pits for that, though? Jesus.
Oh, mate, he ain't going to be running very fast, is he? Let's be honest. Might be someone I can outrun.
I've got Stephen Everts, Tony Crowley glove, where he 7-time world champion at Whatley, and we nicked into his party. Stephen Everts on the deck, and he's got a white glove with 222 on. And I had a talk to him. Kenny Dyker was bouncer like, and we got in, and I sent my friend in there, Shan Biddles. She got off with Kenny Dyker, and why Stephen wasn't looking, I nicked his glove, and I've still got it home now. 222.
That is brilliant. Are you like Michael Jackson?
And I was that pissed, Jen. Well, I soiled my pants, right? Listen, in a fucking public toilet, and all I had was an orange high-vis shirt. And I come out of the toilet, and this bloke tried to get in, and he goes, "Let me in." And it was Tony Crowley's relation, and we nearly ended up getting chucked out for that.
Mike Wardle said it was a sighting lap when James Stewart did that scrub.
Right.
Yes, it was.
Anyway, I think
the head just.
I can see your head still.
We've got one question left, but if you want to just tell them that they haven't won
more. Right, this is it, fellas. The final question.
Clarke's been on his phone changing his thing up.
The final question to decide who is the winner of the first ever Big Quiz Live.
Jeff, what was the last question? How many?
The last question is this: 25. Let's have your answers. Which
the one before.
Oh, the answer. Yeah, the answer. Sorry,
yeah.
we don't even put that. See, I told you I've been drinking too much.
Give the answer.
Yeah. Okay. So for double points.
Hey, Billy.
Hold on.
Didn't remember that glove at Norley last year.
Yeah.
Look, let's just get this done. So the answer: the most GPs, and to double verify, I called the man himself today, Mr. Steve Dixon. There has been 10 GPs.
So we're closest.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10.
Yeah.
We haven't been there 10 times.
So we get a point for that.
Billy, you probably have been there 10 times, but you can only remember 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been there 10 times, fella. Okay, so it's double point. This is it, lads. The final question.
I'm done. I haven't even got an answer for this last one.
Yeah, he don't care. Clarke thinks he knows he's got it. He's pulled in the clutch and he's coasting it home on the final lap. Clarke,
I've got the throttle down.
Okay, which Scottish-born rider appears in the opening scenes of the classic 1971 motorcycle movie On Any Sunday? And there's your answer from the man himself, bathtub bomber. Billy Barker has got it right. It's Jeff Ward.
Jeff
2 points for Billy. What have you got? You got nothing.
I'll put a question mark.
Swanny?
Ain't got anything.
Nothing. Right. Here we
Google
go
didn't
then.
load fast enough for
This is
Swanny
it.
on that one.
This is it. This is it. Hold on. I got to get rid of that. I'm multitasking and I'm drinking, which isn't always. You said men can't multitask. Okay, here we go then. So, Clarke has got a total of.
Please don't let me come last. You know what I mean?
Billy Barker has got a total of.
Hey, Jeff, if you ever watch 06 McHELIN GP, right, at the end, there's 3 people stood in the podium area that shouldn't be there because they closed it off for journalists. Me, my mate, and his brother sneaked in, and we're both
sneaked or snuck.
Well, we sort of sneaked, just
sneaked.
But
well,
if
you do replay the 06 British GP, you'll see that I didn't make it because Billy McKenzie wiped me out because he didn't like a little 16-year-old kid beating him, and he just put me straight on the floor. He wasn't happy.
In 07, Billy McKenzie ruined it for us all by stalling it, didn't he? Or 08? Or
Jeff,
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have to. Well,
Jeff, I think they're stalling.
They are
stalling, aren't they?
I think we're gonna have to get Billy McKenzie on next year's quiz. Go head to head with Clarke.
Where is he? Never seen out of him, do you?
I'll get him out. I'll get him out of retirement to come and do this. Right, here we go, fellas. Everybody watching at home, thank you for enjoying the quiz and for not giving away the answers. Here we go then. The fanfare. So, the big live quiz, Dirty Talk live quiz winner of 2020 is
Bam Bam, Gas.
ASA Gas. Champion Steven Clarke with a point tally of 16.
16.
In second place, and the silver medal goes to
58-year-old Northern vet.
Oh, it's the tension is unreal. It goes to Running Man's Dino, Lord Callum Swann.
Oh my God, I'm last.
With a total of 11.
Mel, we need to clean up.
I tell you what, if he gets that excited about finishing second, Clarke, I mean, what's he going to be like when he wins?
Jeff, I've just realised my transponder's not working. That's why
Oh no!
AMCA. I've had it 10 years. I want the money back.
I'll tell you what, the viewers are the winners on this, mate. I'll tell you what, that was great. I've had so much fun on this.
The results are forfeit. Billy's transponder wasn't working.
Billy.
Oh, she's not happy about
that. She's not happy that I just sprayed champagne all over the Prosecco all over the ceiling. Look at the ceiling.
Oh, that's all right. You know, just get the mop. Swanny, get
the rest of it.
Don't need a mop, mate.
Get the mop up there. That won't. Yeah, don't worry about it.
What he means is stand on a chair and do this on the room.
And in third position, the bronze medal goes to the one and only bathtub reporter Billy Barker with 9 points.
She's come to say hello.
It was very close, fellas. I've had a blast. I really have. That was great. That was a fantastic first ever quiz. I am categorically doing this every year. So everybody still watching.
As the defending champion, I hope I get next year's invite because that's only fair, isn't it?
Steven Clarke. That's exactly. I had that in mind anyway, Clarke.
I'll have a number 1 shirt on. Don't worry. I'll get my gold plate and everything.
You'll be back next year.
Like I'm proper nightclub drunk.
Well, that's good.
Not even
started,
Billy, what's
it's all gone wrong here. It's all gone wrong here, boys. I'm proper drunk.
It's all gone Pete Tong.
Billy, youngsters, what can you do, eh?
Well, Callum, what time are you working morning, Callum?
I don't work, mate. I'm retired.
No. You're a retard. That's not retired.
4:30, mate. You need a day on the shovel with me driving a lorry. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, I'd love. Do you know what? I would love to like go out and do a hard day's graft just for no money at some point, just for the experience.
You are drunk. He's definitely drunk.
He's drunk, isn't he? Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I've been working my
arse.
arse off for the past few months. Me and my dad have renovated a couple of houses. I've built an
came down my
extension,
house.
this, that. I've fitted some garage doors at Swanee and his dad's house. I've proper been grafting.
Jeffro, we had some nice fucking electric doors fitted from Clarke.
Did you?
Yeah,
I've
bear
got
in mind,
more
if
in
any
there.
of you guys need a cheap door,
Callum.
CNC doors, get at me.
Callum,
If anyone needs a garage
Callum.
door, Steven Clarke is your man.
Derby Northern General Hospital are asking for volunteers to put needles in people. So get you sent down there.
What? Put needles?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean, don't knock it till you've
Need some
tried it.
volunteers to put this vaccine in. You know what I mean? Just say, I just want to do it to blonde virgins or something like that. You know what I mean? You can't say that because your missus behind you.
He's already in the doghouse.
I wouldn't mind like a
Yeah,
bit of a
doghouse,
porter,
you know what I
you know,
mean?
like going in and being a bit of a porter for a day and pushing dead people around and stuff.
If Callum was really pissed, he'd get that Tyler Atcherley replica out the garage, do a wheelie down the A38.
Oh God! Don't get me. He's already in trouble for ruining the ceiling.
Here, I would, but it ain't.
Oh, listen.
That is one good-looking bike, though.
How?
One good-looking bike.
Jeff, are we in like a major hurry to get off?
Well, I am because I'm quite frankly, I'm busting for a piss more than anything.
To be fair, I'm with you on that.
Don't worry about it. We'll save it for another time. I've got that
save it
mix
for another time.
outfit.
I tell you what, you got to go and sweet talk the missus now, or clean the ceiling and the floor, one of the two.
Jeff, what are we doing now then? Are we just saying our last thoughts and how we've enjoyed it? Yeah.
I tell you what, this is how we'll do it. We're going to keep it short.
Shout out to Mum, Jeffro.
A minute each, or less than a minute each, lads. Right. Just sign off to all your friends and family one at a time. Don't talk over each other. Right. And wish everybody a great 2021. So, Callum, you go first.
Right.
While you're doing that, this could be very dangerous. While you're doing that, don't swear.
I'm not going.
Don't throw the C-bomb.
I'm not going.
No, I'll wait.
Again.
Right, if anyone needs any insurance, then get in touch with Works Financial Services.
Great plug.
They're fantastic. They'll look after you and they take care of everybody's personal needs. And also, if anyone wants a little bit of a game, we have a raffle business, Giveaway Life. Get on to giveawaylife.co.uk and win yourself a brand new 2020 YZF 250 and a PW or £1,000 cash alternative. Up to
awesome.
You.
Tell you what, Callum, fair play, straight up for putting up that motorhome. Well done, you,
mate. That was a big risk, and it didn't quite pay off, but
no, fair play anyway.
It propelled. I think going forward, it will push Giveaway Life in. I want to get to the point where we're making enough money where I can start a little bit of an academy and stuff like that. So
you need to get new bulbs first, mate, before you worry about an academy.
And a hairbrush.
Clarky, what have you got to say? What have you got to say on 2020, mate? And who do you want to thank and say hello to?
Well, everyone that was listening. I think you need to all spread the word and get everybody watching next year's show and all the shows in between. I've had so much fun. Every time I get on this camera with you, Jeff, we have a blast. And this quiz was pretty cool. Couldn't have done it with two funnier geezers on a night like tonight.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Wash your hands. Yeah. Keep away from everybody. And I'll see you at the British Championship in 2021.
He'll be trying to keep away. He'll be trying to keep away from everybody at the front.
Can I just say something there? You know the British Championship, are they going to be testing riders?
What worries about that?
COVID.
Don't get
yeah, COVID. We got everyone's going to have to pass a COVID test before you can race. Surely,
you're going to have to really make sure you bloody isolate yourself.
Let's worry about that. Let's worry about that in the new year.
Shut up, Mush. Shush.
Sorry, that's your dog seeing Swanny's dog and wants a piece of the alcohol on the floor. Right, Billy. Final word is
only a quick one.
No, make it.
I want to say hello to the Whiteheads, the Wainwrights, Trigger and Debs, Shell the Ass, Shaz that never takes pajamas off, Nev the Legend, Salad Sam, Righty from Nam, and the biggest thing really, obviously my girlfriend Sam, but we lost a great person this year, Charlie Holland from the legendary Holland family. And I didn't make his funeral, but everybody will know in Derbyshire, famous Holland, Andy Lee. Obviously we lost David, but respect to Chaz. So I'm having a drink to him.
Let's all have a drink.
Cheers, Chaz.
Straight up.
Chaz Holland. Rest in peace, Chaz.
I'll leave my final word with this little thing that my good lady found up in the loft.
Looks a bit like Swanny.
Benny Hill music.
Sunday Roof 2021. Be there or be square, boys.
Yeah. Just hope Hawkson International's on. Fingers crossed. Hawkson International.
I'm going to get up and chase a load of scantily clad women around the house now.
Jeff, I've got one in the next room.
Well, I'll let you deal with that. Right, fellas, we're out of here. Listen, everybody
watching.
We're going to end it there. Thanks for coming on, you three. Everybody, not just you three. Everybody watching, everybody in the motocross community, whether it's amateur, pro, youth, whatever. Just have a belting New Year's Eve. Make the best of it as what you can under COVID restrictions. Do what you've got to do. Everybody do what you've got to do to make sure that we can get back racing next year. So follow the rules. Do what you've got to do. There won't be any racing. Everybody stay safe. And fellas, thanks for your time. Thanks,
Jeff, can I say one more thing? Upcoming rider from Bedfordshire, number 51, Sonny Shipton. Now on the Honda, his dad Tim. Brilliant. He's coming on.
Keep an eye out as well for Olivia Reynolds.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, on the gas.
Right, fellas. I'm going to say goodbye.
Love you, bye.
See you all later. Right, I'm going to get released. So there you go. Yes, mate. We're done, Billy. Give it some of that. There goes Billy. Callum, all the best, mate. I'll see you in the new year. So there goes Callum. And to everybody watching at home, I hope you enjoyed the stupidity. It's what Christmas is all about. And bottom line is, it's been a crap year. So just try to get it so we had a bit of fun to finish off the year. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back with plenty of Dirty Talk shows in the new year once the season gets underway. We're going to be moving a regular time slot to Monday at 8 p.m. once the season starts proper every week, talking about all that went on in world motocross, British motocross, enduro, everything. So that's what the Dirty Talk show is going to be next year, basically every Monday at 8 o'clock. I want you, the fans, the riders, to come on and air your opinions and put your opinions up. And I want to try and get some of you regular guys that watch and support Dirt Hub to come on and have your say. And that's it, basically, So everybody, as we just said, have an absolutely cracking New Year's Eve. Make the most of it. Follow the COVID rules. Let's do what we got to do to get some racing going on in 2021. Everybody be safe. Take care of each other. Spread the love, not the disease, which I've said many times before. And that's it. And we'll see you in 2021 with the next Dirty Talk live show. There'll be plenty of Man in the Vans, and there'll be plenty more content coming at you on Dirt Hub's social media and on our website. So until then, have a great sign off to a pretty crappy year, and we'll see you in 2021.